And there we go. Looks like everything's set up and working well. So let's get this started. Welcome back, everyone. Today we're doing some Genshin. As you may have noticed, I finally got an actual chair instead of a stool. So it's quite comfortable once you get settled in. So this should make doing longer streams quite a bit easier, because before, lower back or just back issues in general, keeping straight on that stool while I was doing streams and stuff. Had to readjust a few things, but everything's set up now. Today we're going to do Lyney's story quest. I'm planning to do all 3 character story quests before we get into the 4.2 Fontaine story, Archon quest. So first up, right, obviously, Lyney's, then Nouvelette's, and then Risley. So hope you guys are looking forward to that. And let's go ahead and go say hello to Charlotte. So let's head on down. Let me make sure everything's looking pretty good there. CPU's a little high, but can't do too much about that. So if there's some stuttering and frame rate stuff, I apologize. Might be in for an interesting time. Yeah, definitely. Well, from the little blurb I saw, it's something about a thief. So that could be interesting. Seeing who that is. Yep, that all looks fine. I was just checking to see if there was anything that got messed up. Yeah, that should all work. The only thing I'm really looking forward for them to update eventually is adding Switch support, because I can switch to the Switch mode, which should give me access to like gyroscope and stuff, but it's not official support. You can do it through Steam, but I'm sort of just like, meh, I'll just wait, once it's officially in, I'll enjoy it then. Yeah, I just, upgrade my PC, so again, apologies for any little frame rate stuff while we're here. But the Phantom Weasel never acts as you expect. Faked his own death 10 years ago. Guards who worked on his case are in for a headache. One thing it won't be is boring. Giving her the case. Of course, yeah. Interview next. Oh, well, hey Charlotte. Phantom Weasel's latest warning letter. Phantom Weasel? Warning letter? First time we're hearing of this, yeah. From a decade ago. Alright. We know about it? Nope. Not at all. Clueless. Professional. You certainly are. Uh-huh. Put on a voice. And thief became active. Not only as the weasel. Authorities never managed to catch him. Mysterious night burglars. Uh-huh. Yeah. Sorry, I'm just trying to find a good position for my arms and controller should be and stuff. Okay, yeah, that's a little better. Whatever people owe dear. Steal a necklace? Toy doll. Well, that's interesting. Yeah. Sounds like an absolute weirdo. Yeah. Rob the rich, pay the poor. Robin Hood, yeah. Did not discriminate. And his dog wanted to see him behind bars. Did they catch him? Well, I don't think they did. Hadn't been for an accident. So this might be a copycat then? Named Caesar. A botched high-altitude escape performance. There's no effects. Phantom Weasel's identity was revealed. Went down after Caesar's death. Once again, issue 1 was warning letters. Fate of the opera Impact-Lyney. Okay. Yeah, I mean, definitely looks like those kidnapping or like serial killer notes. See what he wrote. Yep, time on for translation. 3 days, evening falls. Take from you that which you hold most dear at the opera house, as you did to me 10 years ago. So maybe a relative then? Declaration of criminal intent. Uh-huh. Oh. What the fuck is going on, computer? Sorry about that. Something happened? I'm not sure what though. Open shut case, blown wide open again. An epic scoop. Okay. Yeah. So let me turn this fan on. Once it gets spitting, I shouldn't be able to hear it. Still anything? Yeah, right now it's still spinning up, so it's a little noisy, but okay, cool. Even we might be targeted. We might steal all your favorite snacks. We might try to nab you, little Paimon. Go through you first. Stop him. Yeah, we definitely would. You'd probably be more panicked over snacks though, honestly. Very concerned. Yeah. My interview notes? Ah, hey Lyney. Something is missing. Exclusive. Trying to get an interview? From a magician? The weasel. Yeah, she's back up there. We're just trying to get this readjusted. Let's just put it like that for now. It should be quieter. Just anything to get the air moving in here for when it eventually heats up too much. Looks like he's performing some magic. Yep. The magician connection. Okay, Charlotte. There's a magician too. Thieves and magicians have in common. They're a mystery. Sure. Exclusive news stories, Beckman. And he's right outside the House of the Hearth, right? This is their place. At least I think it is. The Forgotten Thief. Okay, well, let's head on up. Hey, Lyney and David. Telepathy. Can read other people's minds. Obviously messing with him. Need to relax. No, I mustn't let him guess it. He's just reading his body language, right?
何も考えないようにって。
The more try to hide a secret, the easier it will come
で
out.
もわかるかい？
Ah,
秘密っていうのは
a
ね、
little bit of
隠
foreshadowing
そう
then.
とすればするほど簡単に
Okay.
バレてしまうものなんだよ。家族に黙ってこっそり家を出てきたんでしょ？
A little lie so you can
外
come
で
out
遊
and
ぶため
play.
に家族に嘘をつくなんていい習慣とは言えないね。
Even now, obviously being an older brother.
もちろんさ。
Not really.
はい、マジックショーはこれでおしまい。さあ、君もそろそろお家に
Apologize
帰
to
っ
your
て
family, alright? Must be worried
心
about you.
配してる家族にちゃんと謝ること。いいかい？
わかった。またね、魔術師のお兄ちゃん。
Hey, Lenny, what's going on?
こんにちは。また会ったね。僕に用？何かあったのかい？
Well,
独身術とやらができるんだろ？
Mr.
当ててみた
Telepathy.
らどうだ？
からかわないでよ。まさか本当に
Yeah,
独身術
it's
なんて
quite
できるって
beyond me.
君たちまで信じちゃったわけじゃないでしょ？
でもさっき見たわよ。
That child
リ
would
ネ
beg
さんがあの
to
子
defer.
の心に隠していた秘密をしっかり言い当てた場面をね。
あれにはちょっとしたトリックがあ
A
るのさ。
little trickery. Yep.
かすかな表情の
Again,
変化から
body
判断
language.
してただけだよ。マジックショーが終わった後も隣に親の姿が見当たらなかったの
Only
も
kid
驚
here
かった
without his
し、
parents.
目もちょっと泳いでた。
Made it easy for me. Yeah.
さほど難しいことじゃなかったさ。
Guilty
対
as
して君たちの
sin.
目的なんてどう当てればいいってい
Here
う
for
の
the
かね。
Phantom Weasel.
まさか。
知ってたんだ。これも
More of your trickery.
おや、図星だったかい？
Pure luck.
マジックなんかじゃなくて、ただの運だよ。今朝は予告状の件で大騒ぎだったから。
Warning ladder's been talk
も
of
し
the
かしたら君
town.
たちも聞き回ってるんじゃないか
Makes
と思っ
sense,
てね。
yeah. That's the big thing going on.
その通り。
And obviously everyone knows that Charlotte's a reporter.
怪盗マーテンの最新情報をお
The
届けするため
latest
のね。
news.
リネさんは怪盗マーテンが再び姿を見せる
Infamous
件に
thieves'
ついてどう
reappearance.
思われますか？
それについてだけど、
Makes me
正直
angry.
僕はかなり怒ってるんだ。
Yeah, obviously.
怒
All
って
about
る？
family and helping people out.
例の
they
予
can.
告状を見たでしょ？
Something in 3 nights.
歌劇場
Night I'll be performing there, or that. Yeah, ruining Lenny and Lynette's
あいにくちょうど
performance.
その日は僕のマジックショーがあるんだ。
Can't have that.
そんな偶然ってあるか？
Yeah, what are the
待
chances?
てよ。まさか
After
今回
you,
怪盗マーテンに狙われたのは
もし本当にそうだとしたら、あの予告状は
a
僕
direct
に対する
challenge to
挑発
me
ってことにな
personally.
るね。
Battle
で
between
も仮に
magicians.
僕が標的でなくたって、
Not gonna
困
be
る
a
こ
huge
とには変わり
headache.
ないよ。
Yeah, fair enough.
怪盗マーテンは悪名高いし、みんな
Enough
彼
to
に
scare
は食わしたく
people
ないは
off.
ずだ。予告状の内容
Anyone
が
will be
広ま
showing
ってし
up
ま
to
ったら、
watch my show.
僕のショーを見に来てくれ
Do
る
we
人
have
が
to
いな
help
くな
out
る
with
んじゃ
that?
ないかって心配でさ、このショーのために長い時間をかけて準備して
Gonna
きたん
ruin
だ
my
から。
big day.
奴が僕の努力を見つめ合わ
Expose
せ
the Phantom Weasel's
見せ許す
identity
わけにはいかない。
before the show begins.
だから、
Okay,
ショーの前に
so
怪盗
joining
マ
the
ーテンの正体
investigation
を
then.
暴くつもりだよ。
本当ですか？
A live duel between a
魔術
famous
師と
magician
怪
and
盗の
infamous
間で繰り
thief.
広げられる対決を見れるということですね。
Very excited.
これ
成功するって保証はできないよ。
He's a
何せ
notorious
怪盗マーテ
crook,
ンは
infamous for his inscrutable methods.
バレない犯行方法を掌握しているわけだからね。
Not even
リ
the
ネさん
great
ったら
magician
謙虚すぎ
Lenny.
ますよ。私からすれば
Even more
あなたが
inscrutable
普段
than
マジッ
those
ク
of
シ
a
ョーで披
thief.
露しているマジック
Yeah,
の方
does
が
kind of seem
怪
like
盗
it.
よりもよっぽど謎めいたものなんですから。
褒めてくれてありがとう。でもその対比はあんまり
Don't care much for the comparison.
人々は魔術師と怪盗を
Like
結びつけが
magicians
ち
to
だよね。
thieves because we both have ability to make things
どっちも
disappear.
人の気づかないうちに
Or
物を消す
difference.
ことができるから。
Mm.
でも実際はそれぞれ用いる手法は全然違うんだ。ちょっとしたマジックを例に説明し
A
てあげよ
quick
う。
magic trick.
ほら、
Uh-huh.
この積み立ての花を見てごらん。しっかり見てて。
Yep.
瞬きはしないようにね。
I'm watching.
3、2、
1.
1。
Where'd it go?
さあね、どこに行ったのかな。
Where did it go?
さて、これこそ魔術師と怪盗の違
Make
うところ。
precious things disappear.
怪盗は
Only
宝物を消
magicians
すこ
make
とし
them
かできないの
reappear.
に対して、魔術師はそれを戻すことができるんだ。さあ、 おのおの服をチェックしてみ
Check
て
your clothes. Surprise in
何か
there
サプライズ
somewhere.
が増えてないかな
Uh-huh. Charlotte has it?
サプライズ
I'm
ど
on?
れどれ
Or us. Right on our collar. Yeah. Huh?
どうやって
Have been moved this whole time.
ずっとなんて素晴らしいマジックなの
Previous praise was woefully
どうか
inadequate.
謝らせてください
Magic's superior art form to
お父さんは
theft.
適切ではありませんでしたね
I mean,
いいよい
obviously.
いよ気にしてないからただこれを機に
Some of the
みんなのマジッ
preconceived
クに対する固
notions.
定観念を変えてみようと思ってねセサルの死をきっかけに
Associate magicians with criminality.
怪盗と結びつけられてしまうように
Yeah,
なった
since you guys are trying to make an honest
な
living,
るほ
even
ど
though you're Fatui.
さっきのマジックの話に戻り
Trip
ます
just
が
now.
実は一つ
Floral
お聞きしたいことがあって
Hmm.
私が今まで見てきた限りだと
Rainbow
他のマジ
roses,
シャンは花に関す
passion,
る
and
マジックを
romantic
する際に
encounters.
よく
Oh
レインボ
boy.
ーローズを使うようですでもリネさんが使ってるのはルミジュースベルでしょ
Separations.
私の記憶が正しければ
Yeah, that
ルミ
is
ジュースベ
interesting.
ルは別れの象徴ですよね
さすが有名なジャーナリストさんだねなかなか鋭いでも花言葉に
Habit
つい
of
ては
using
さほど
Mimidos
詳しくなく
spells
て
in
ね
my magic.
時間があったら僕もフォンテーヌ花言葉大全を買ってちゃんと勉強しちゃおうか
Till
な
this phantom weasel business is
今日はし
done.
ばらくそんな
Yeah.
時間がなさそうだけど
Hmm.
これから怪盗マーティンの
He's
件を
interested
調べようと
though.
わ
思ってるんだ
かりましたそれでは
End of
今回
our
のインタビュ
interview.
ーはここまでにしておきますね
The final
リネさんと
showdown.
噂の怪盗が繰り
It's
広
the
げる究極の対戦
final.
楽しみにしています何か進展があったらいつでも私に連絡して3日後は私も
See
リ
you
ネ
at
さん
the
の
show
マジ
in
ック
3
ショー
days'
を見に行く
time.
から
And
そ
weasel
の
is
時
caught
に
by
は
them.
怪盗
Yeah.
マーテンがすでに捕まってくれていることを祈ってるわそれじゃお先に失礼するわね今のインタビューの情報
Yeah,
があ
no
れば
problem,
特選
Charlotte.
記事を一つ書けるわ時間
See
が
ya.
欲しいし記事の発表は早い者勝ちだものまたね
There she goes.
リネまだオイラたちに教
How you did that flower trick?
それについては
Uh
さ
huh. My little secret.
うゆいマジックの種は重要だって
Really
こと
itching to
は
know.
オイラにもわか
Yeah.
るけどお前だってそうだろ
The Phantom Weasel. You sure you'll be able to handle him?
おやマジックの種より
Not so
怪
itchy.
盗マーテンの方が気になるみたいだねそれなら臨時魔術アシスタン
Serves
ト
my
として
temporary magician's
僕と一緒に
assistant.
調査してみないかい
Both us and Paimon.
臨時魔術アシスタントなかなか
Assistants are technically magicians too.
まるでオイラたち
Are
の
they?
魔術師になった気分だぜ
I mean, I would say Lynette is, but I don't know about us.
掘り起こす
That darn trick is done.
お前はどう
Uh-huh. We'll help with we'll help you with your investigation. What's your plan?
今一番重要なのはセサルに
Who
ついてはっき
Cesar
りさせる
really
ことだ
was?
彼が本当
Truly
に怪盗マ
was
ーテンな
Phantom
らす
Weasel?
でに死んでるわ
Weasel
け
is
だから
dead is just
今回
copycat.
の
Yep,
予告状を出した
what I
のは
thought at the beginning.
ただの模倣犯ってことになるでももし彼が怪盗マーテン
He
じゃなかっ
wasn't
た
the
ら
Weasel. Made things more
面
interesting.
白いことになるよ
Weasel lives,
本当
been
の
laying
怪
low
盗
all
マー
this
テンはまだ
time.
生きていてこ
Hmm.
の10年間ずっと消息を絶ちフォンテーヌのどこか隅っこに隠れてたってことになるからねセサルのことを調べるなら彼の婚約者だったジェマさんから当たるのがいいと思う
Gemma.
彼女がよくこ
Okay.
っちに行くって情報
Here, I'm
を
gonna
仕
move
入
the
れ
mic
て
a
ね
little bit.
すでにミネットには
And
そこで彼女を待ってもらって
just moving a little bit closer so I can turn a bit. Cool. Orders visit the cemetery often. Lynette to wait for her there. Ah, so that's where Lynette is. Okay.
墓地に
Rendezvous with
ミネッ
Lynette.
トと合流し
Also,
よう
if you're wondering about the lighting, it's a little bit blue. I like to do this slight tinge of blue lighting when we're doing Fontaine stuff. So that's why I'm using it. I did think about maybe doing like a red or Lyney, but if the red, this camera does not like red at all, this webcam. So it just didn't look great. Here it looks okay with the blue, and you can tell there's a slight tint of blue, but with the red it was like, oh no. Uh-oh. Flower accessory given away by Lyney at his magic shows. It is an arrangement of luminous bells, which symbolize partying. Head to the cemetery. Right, next to Poisson. Or Poisson. No, it's Poisson. But yeah. This is where Navia's father is buried, right? I believe. Also, apologize. Looks like I might have to turn the mic down a little bit. I have a system in place to stop it from peaking, but there we go. Minus 4.5. That looks to be doing pretty well. Maybe 4, 3.5, 3. Okay, I'm just talking a little bit loud to see how that shows up. Let's do minus 2. Again, a little bit of a different setup, so that looks like that should be working all right. Okay. But yeah, I think this is oh jeez, frame rate. Again, it's tough because for me to upgrade the PC, it basically means doing a full teardown and replacing everything. And that's going to take a little bit for me to have the money to do all that. Some pieces are a little simpler than others. But yeah, it's a whole thing. For now it works okay, but definitely Sumeru onward in Genshin, we've had quite a few frame drops and issues. Yeah, sorry about that, Lynette. It has actually. For us as well. Yep. Gemma. Still hasn't shown up. Bad intel? Go ask around, okay? Sure. I mean, maybe a little rude to do that at a cemetery, but... Okay. Thank you, Lynette. Let's check. Giuliano and Gracia. Get so popular. And then Baltazar. Or Baltasar. So with what was the Z that first time? No, Gemma. It's like he's a seaman. Hope with something. She comes here a lot. Or a mariner. Birdsick. Coming here once every week to clean his grave. Sometimes she talks to herself. Well, everyone was saying that he was the thief, maybe it was her. And then he just accidentally got pinned for all of it, and she's like, dang it, I didn't mean for this to happen. I wanted to speak to him again. Can't hear her from the grave. Spend time there telling her fiancé all about how her life is going. 10 years. Love must have been really strong. Fell apart after his identity was revealed. No one else visits. Only one still thinks about him. Mine lives on in the waters after death. Cesar must be grateful. Unfair to poor Gemma. It's a low-life crook. Again, I have a suspicion that it might be the other way around. I have literally zero evidence, but running later than usual today. Wonder if she's okay. Some other people. Okay.
そうか。
Will do. Thanks.
いろいろ教えてくれてありがとう。他の人にも聞いてみるよ。
なんてことないさ。
She'll be able to move on one day.
早く彼女が奴から解放されるといいんだがね。
Now these two have to do in a specific order.
墓地の雰囲気は静かな環境は心を
Oh,
安らかにして
President
くれるし、
Benami. Okay, new voice
死
lines.
者の前にいるときは
Sense of peace.
聖者も世の
Presence
中
of the
を煩
dead
わせ
buried.
たから
Life's woes in perspective. Quite insightful. You two. Now we can actually talk to you.
例の怪盗マーテンがまた現れたん
Phantom
だって。
Weasel's back.
マジかよ。死んだんじゃなかったか？
私もよく知らないわ。いろんな噂が
Flying
飛び
around
交ってて、
nowadays.
どれが
Never
本
tell
当の
what's
ことなの
true
かよ
and
くわ
what
からないんだもの。
isn't. I mean, that's
もしも
definitely true for today as well.
今回の怪盗
For
マーテンが
IRL
本
and all
物な
that
ら、
stuff.
当時のセサルの
Weasel's the real deal, and Cesar was framed. Well, that would be pretty messed up right now.
あれは冤罪
Called
だっ
it
て。
10 years
俺
ago.
は10年
You
前
know
から
what? The guy's
ずっ
been
と
set
言ってた
up.
んだ。
Cesar, I
俺
knew
の
was
知
a
って
good
るセサ
guy.
ルは
He balloons
マジで
children on
子
the
供たち
street.
にバルーンを配るような
Believe
お
that he
人
was a
よしだったん
balloon
だぞ。
thief.
よしなさいよ。
Cursing his
警
name
察
to
が
high
怪盗マーテン
heaven.
の正体を公表したとき、
Gosh
あん
darn
たが
lousy
一
son
番
of
彼を
a.
非難してたんでしょうが。
You think you know a guy?
人は見かけによらずだの。
はあ？そんなことあったか？覚えてないって。
Julia, though. Sorry to interrupt.
こんにちは。失礼だけど、怪盗マーテンの
Those who
話かい？
discussing the Phantom Weasel. Yep.
僕たちもちょうどその話に興味があってね。
Get to the bottom of it.
あいにく
Spare
確
a
信をついた
moment.
情報をまだつ
Tell
か
us
め
a
てない
little
んだ。
bit about Cesar.
だったら俺に聞いて正解だ。当時セサル
For
がマジ
magic
でマ
troops
ジ
on
ッ
the
クをやっ
street.
てた頃、俺は実際に奴のマジックを見たことがあるんだ。
Justine.
それはもう巧妙なものでさ。一番印象に残ってるのは透明のバルーンを破って中からなん
Sorry,
と
controller fell.
鳩が何羽も飛び出す
And
ってマ
turn
ジック
balloon,
さ。
whole bunch of doves to
近
fly
くで
from
見
its
てた
side.
のに
It
全く
looked
見
cool.
破ら
He
なかった
once, like for me, you still don't have a faint clue how he pulled it off.
私も見たことあるわ。
Really incredible
マジッ
stuff.
クショーを終えるたびに、ショーを見に来た子供たちにいくつかプレゼントをあげてた。子供たちに願いを書いてもらって、次
Presents.
のマジックで願い事リストにあるものを出して
Sorry.
プレゼントすることもあったわ。
Controller fell, so just clean it up a little bit. It's like it got a little scuffed.
確かに。
Doesn't sound like such a bad guy.
思えないな。
Note to self, do not let controller fall. I don't think it's damaged in any notable way, just surface scuffs. Will bug me for a bit till they start fading, buffing out. Oh man. Got fucking dirt all over the sticks. What I get for being fucking rotted though. That's annoying. Again, basically just cosmetic, but eh. All I was trying to do was just readjust the chair so that I would be more comfortable. Fucking neck pad falling down. There we go.
けど10年前、その行為にはもう
Use
一つ
the
の
wish
解
list to
釈
find
があ
out
ったわ。
what was precious to people
セサルが子供
with
た
the
ちの願
intent
い
to
事を
steal
集め
it
るのは、
later.
子供たちが
That
一
would
番大
definitely
切に
be
しているものを盗
scummy.
むための情報収集に過ぎないってね。知ってると思うけど、
Just about anything
怪盗マ
from
ーテンは
anyone.
何でも
とにかく怪盗マーテンが再びその姿を現したおかげで
Hot topic,
セサル
huh?
ちゃんもきっと喜ぶだ
I've
ろう
been there
ね。
before.
セサルの疑いが晴れ
Haven't
たら
I don't think I've bought anything yet from there before, but I've been there. It's clear to give her some solace.
言ってるそばから本人のお出ましだぞ。
Her over there.
ほら、
Definitely the one to ask. Okay.
セサルに関する質問なら
Like I said,
彼女に聞いてみろよ。
little cosmetic things that you clean up in time.
あいつがジェマか。
You know, just become less
なんだか
obvious.
顔色が良くないみたいだ
Look
な。
like something's wrong.
見ろ。
He's
あいつ怪我
injured.
してるぞ。
Oh,
見に行こうぜ。
like the bandage on her hand. Yeah. Okay.
こんにちは。お前がジェマか？
Hmm.
あなたたちは誰？
警戒しないで。悪意はないんだ。
Yeah.
怪我をしてるみたいだけど。
How
大丈夫？
bad is it?
お気遣いありがとう。あなたたちは一体誰？
What do you want with me?
私に何か用？
僕はリネ。こっちは妹のリネ
Lyney
ット
and
だ。
Lynette.
パイモンだぜ。で、こっちは旅人だ。オイラたち、怪盗マーテンのことを調査しに来た。
今朝、怪盗マー
There's
テ
a
ンがまた
warning
予
letter
告
this
状を出した
morning.
でしょ。
Still lives that Cesar
怪盗
was
マーテ
falsely
ンがまだ生きてい
accused.
たなら、セサルさんは濡れ衣を
Might
着
be
せ
able
ら
to
れたって
clear
こと
his
になる。ジェマさんはセサルさんに一番詳しい人だから、
Love to hear what you
考
think
えを
about
聞
all
かせてもら
this.
いたいんだ。信じて、害を与えるつもりなんかない。
Won't hurt you.
むしろジェ
Do
マさん
all
の
we
安全
can
を
to
で
keep
き
you
る限り
safe.
守るつもりだよ。
私は最初からセサル
Never
が怪盗
believed
マ
that
ーテ
he
ンだなん
was
て
the
信
Weasel.
じていなかった。
やっぱりね。じゃあ10年前に
Going back 10
何か異
years.
常を感じ
Anything
たことはなかったかい？
strange?
例え
Going
ば
out with anyone?
彼といざこざを起こした者がいたとか。
異常なんてなかった。
Not that I know of.
私、何も知らないわ。
そうかい。ごめんね。邪魔して悪かった。
他に用がなければお引き取りください。彼と二人っきりの時間を過ごしたいの。
Hmm. A little evasive, but can't exactly blame her.
なんだかさっき、あいつの
There
表
was
情が
something
少
fishy.
し不自然に見えたけどな。嘘をついてる。
She's lying. Definitely
何かを
knows
知ってる
something.
はず。
Perhaps she simply doesn't trust us.
それもそうだね。
Which a stranger just showed up.
10年
Yeah.
前の出来事を調べようとしてる奴が出てきたわ
Happened
け
a
で、
whole decade ago.
不審に思われても仕方ない。
Yeah,
しばらく
fair enough.
これ以上の情報は聞き出せそうにないな。
Side Hotel de
今日
Bois.
はひとまずここまでにしよう。次の
Okay. A little break, so that's probably the first part of the quest. Yeah, everyone's gone now.
ジェマが怪我を。そういえば、この前
Heated
確かに他
argument.
のやつとまさかセサルのことを嫌っている連中からの
Hmm.
セサルって怪盗マーテンだったの？
墓地の雰囲気は重いと静かな
Weak and impressive, right? Okay. Wait till next morning, 8 to 12. Will do. I mean, is this technically... Let's try that first. See if that works. Nope. Have to wait the whole day. Okay. Yeah, just ticking away and ready. Yep, and back to the city. Okay. And I think the hotel they're talking about is the one they usually hang out at, right? From like their character teaser trailer.
俺、リネットのやつは？
Lynette's not
リ
joining
ネット
us.
にはジェマさんの
Follow
後をつけ
Gemma
るよう頼んでお
in
い
the
た。
inroads with her.
何か進展があるかもって思ってね。でも、ジェマさんが
Gemma's
簡
likely
単に
to
打ち
open
明け
us
てくれる
up
とは
to
正
us.
直思えないんだよね。
Contingency plan. What should we do? Where should we
やっぱり
start?
他の方法、今回調査するのは
A guy named Lorenzo, former pupil and
セサルの
assistant.
アシスタント
See
に
if
回
he's
っ
a
た
copycat.
セサルが亡く
Or
なった後、
just for
彼の
info.
家で見つけ出された盗品は
Thomas
警察
gave
に押収され
return in his
全てがそれ
home.
ぞれ持ち主に返されたんだ。
Reveal all his magic secrets.
そしてロレンツォはセサルを超えるほどの大マジシャンに
Next big magician.
モラもたくさん稼いだ。でも今はすでにマジックの業界からは抜けて、
Left the magic
大
scene.
商人とし
A
ていろん
wealthy
な産業
businessman.
に手を出してるよ。
Using a lot of different
面
buys.
会のアポを取るのにかなり苦労したん
Yeah,
だよ。
I still have the hunch that she might be the thief. And that's why all this shit was in their home, right? But I guess we'll have to see. Couple of drinks. Hair trigger temper. Okay then. Watch out for that. Ah, inside the hotel, of course. Da, 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 da. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, let's jam. Da, 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 da. Okay. Doing okay right now. Oop. So note to self, don't piss them off accidentally.
君以外にあと2人来るなんて
Two other
聞いてい
people.
なかったぞ。
Ah, sorry about
失礼
that.
したね。この
These
二人
two
は
are
僕
my
のアシスタン
assistants,
トなんだけど、かつて
Former
の有名な
magic
大マジシャン
maestro
に会いに行く
himself.
って言ったら、どうしても一緒に行きた
Couple
い
of
って言って聞かなか
autographs.
ったんだ。
建前はそこまでだ。座れ。
Uh-huh. Definitely seems uptight.
こいつ
Pretty happy about Lenny stroking his ego.
話を聞いたら大
同じマジシャンだということに免じ
So
て
I won't mind him
どうし
stroking
てもと
something
いうから
else.
会いに来たんだ。さっさと要件を言っ
Cut
て
to
くれ
the。chase.
こ
Uh-huh.
んなところで。
会いに来てくれてありがとう。
Also related to magic. Yep.
マジックと関係した事件に遭遇してね。昨日の朝、怪盗マーテンが
From the
歴史の
Phantom
扉に
Weasel.
牧場を張り出したでしょ。
Same meeting that
書い
I'm
てあった時
scheduled.
間はちょうど僕がマジック
I
ショーを
may
行う
well
時
be
間
his
だから
target.
ショーを順調に進めるために
The show can go on as go ahead as
調べて
planned.
るってわけ。
Few questions about
そうすると
Cesar.
もちろんセサルのことにも触れることになるから、
今さら何を調べる必要があるんだ。
Already defensive.
セサルが怪盗マーテンだった。
Uh-huh.
そしてあの人は10年前
Dead
に
for
とっくに
10
死ん
years.
だんだ。昨日の予告状はどう考えても誰かのいたずらに
Tell
決
me
まっ
you
てる。
actually bought it.
こんな低俗ないたずらを信じてどうする？
So actually upset or
落ち着い
defensive?
てくれロ
One
レ
of
ン
the
ツさん。
two.
確かにロレンツさんの言う通り、
Copycat is but
い
one
たずらって可能
possibility.
性はあるよ。
可能性じゃない事実だ。リネ、私が君と
Willing
お
to
しゃべ
put
りに
up
ま
with
だ
you.
我慢できるうちにおとなしく聞くがいい。怪盗マーテンは死ん
Weasel
だ。
was dead.
これは公然の事実だ。これ以上調べる必要
Personally
なんてどこにもない
compensate you.
仮に君のマジックショーが本当に何かの事件に巻き込まれたら、
そこまで言ってくれて嬉しいよ。
Isn't about finances
でも
for
これ
me.
は賠償とかの問題じゃないんだ。これはマジシャンの尊厳が
Pride as a
問われる事件
magician.
でロレンツさん。
Mhm.
相手は
Throw
明
me
ら
the
かに僕を
gauntlet.
挑発してる。
Meet the
なん
challenge
と
head
か
on.
反撃を仕掛けないと。
尊厳だと。そんな建前聞きたくもない。腹を割れ。君は一体何をするつもりだ？
怪盗マーテンの正体を突
Find
き止
out
め
the
て、
Phantom Weasel's true identity. Identity. And for myself, what really
そん
happened
な
10 years
必要
ago.
があるか？
What did that accomplish?
10年前の
10 years ago, I had to do with
何
you.
の関係があるというのだ？
Magician never reveals their secrets. Dead men don't
それは
talk.
マジックにおいて最もやってはい
Forget
けない
about
ことだ。
Cesar. Move on. Uh-huh, he's definitely fishy.
気まずい雰囲気だぞ
Autographs?
ロレンツォ？やっぱりロレンツォじゃないか。その大声、すぐ
Oh
あんた
my
来たんじゃないかって思ったぜ。どうだ？日を改めよう。あんたと来たら毎日商売のことしか頭にないんだからな。
Kick back and relax. And he's a friend? Frenemy? He'll be drunk somewhere else.
君を
俺か？
Edmondo.
俺はエドマンドっていう
Business pals.
こいつと何回も商売でやり取りをしてきた中で、ま、古い知り合いってところかな。あんたら初めてこいつと接触するんだろ？
Foul mouth
こ
and
いつは
hard
性
nosed.
格も悪いし頑固なんだ。
Never heard a kind word out of this
30代後半に
guy.
なっても彼女がいないのは
Can't get a
納得だ。
girlfriend.
好きなやつはいるが、何年
30
かけて
something?
口説いても応じても
A
らえ
lot
なかった
older than when he first got rejected by the girl he's into. Still into.
その口を閉じてさっさと失せろ。いいか、エドマンド。
What, Gemma?
それ以上デタラ
Oh
メを言
boy.
えば
Sensing
商
some
売はできな
some stuff going on here.
すまんかった。ごゆっくり。先に失礼するよ。
Suspicious.
では私も失礼する。リネ、調べたいなら勝手に調べろ。
Uh-huh.
ただ、後悔しても知らないぞ。
Not ominous at all.
どうやら物別れに終わっちゃったみたいだね。
Go to pieces.
君たちはどう思う？
There's something strange about him.
お前の損失
Compensating you for your
を回
losses.
収するまで言ったぞ。
You just met and make an offer like that.
あいつ
Gotta be
何
hiding
かを隠そう
something.
としてたん
Not
だ
like
と思う
Gemma.
ぞ。しかもジェマの
This
オイ
guy's
ラたちの
definitely
隠し
covering
事とは
something up.
なんだか違うみたいだ。
This guy could definitely be the true
どうやら
thief.
ロレ
And
ンツ
then
のことを
planted
調べる
the
必要
items
が
in
あ
the
りそうだ
house
ね。
to hopefully break them up and get Gemma, I guess. That might have been what happened. He was trying to get with Gemma and then planted the stuff, and then it's like, oh, well, and you know, she's still in love with the guy who's dead, not you.
エドマンドって人は彼のことに
Rip
詳しそうだった
Bozo.
まだここを
Edmondo.
離れたばかりのはず。
Yep. Definitely question him. Gotta head outside then. Back into Fontaine. Oh, okay. Oh, well, he's right there. Hey, buddy. What you doing at the bushes? Getting a breath of fresh air? Or throwing up into the bushes? Okay.
助けが必要かい？
誰だ？あんたらか。
Had one too
大
many.
丈夫だ。飲みすぎたから。
I've thankfully not been that drunk ever. That I've fucking had to throw up. Never been blackout drunk before, despite drinking enough to probably be that way for most people. Oh yeah, that notification, if that pops up, that's because I put the mini fridge back in here, and it really likes to do that sometimes. I'll have to see about moving it out eventually, but that's not gonna happen for a bit. Like, out into the room that this little closet is attached to. Because I could have it just out there, and then, you know, it would be connected to a different outlet and wouldn't interfere with the controller. Complete financial ruin. Drunken chats when Lorenzo's around. Threatening to cut you off. Knew he was a bad egg.
おいおい、そんな大声出さないでくれ。詮索するのはやめようぜ。
Personal affairs.
裏で奴を
Bad
調
things
べ
happen
よ
to
うとす
people
る
who
人
ask too
間
many
や
questions and
奴
make
と
an enemy
対
out of
立
it.
した人間は
Ah,
聞いてくれるな。この話は
cut this
ここまでだ。
conversation short.
これ以上、俺からの忠告だが、余計な詮索はし
Flare
ない
up
方が
back
いいぞ。
there.
今日
Clearly
の
it
あいつ
touched
の
a
怒りっぷ
nerve.
りからすだが、これはいいことじゃない。
Okay, thanks, Edmondo. Well, I guess he helped a little bit. There he goes.
あっちから変な視線を
We're
感じ
being
る。
watched.
気づいたかい？僕たち
Ah,
の会話を盗み聞きしていた者がい
wonder
る。
if that's maybe one of the obvious people. Or someone else.
声を出さず振り向かないで。
Don't say anything, don't look back.
街の中で
Any
騒ぎを起こ
altercation
す
see or track
と
the
警察隊を
guards?
出
Take
動
this
させてしまう
elsewhere.
羽目になっ
Okay. Let's teleport over then. I mean, yeah, that's pretty far away. That would do it. I thought he was talking about, like, just outside the city, not all the way across the river. There. Power of the breath. I was just reading that little note at the bottom. Hold us a long way. Come out and introduce yourselves.
お前がリネか。
Smooth face Pacino.
一緒じゃないのか。
Oh, Lynette.
妹も連れてこい。まとめて片付けられた方が俺たちも楽だ。
And why is that? With your sunglasses that I think are clipping through your head? Or maybe they're just very, very strangely attached.
随分な口の利き方だな。
Paimon hiding behind us.
あれこれ聞くんじゃねえ、ちびっこ。
Painter
もうすぐ永遠に
Beniro.
おしゃべりできなくさせてやるんだから。
Capiche?
何
どうやら争いは避けられないみたいだね。
Oh, that shouldn't
他
be a
の人と
problem.
比べて。
I'm
僕は
not the
あんまり
strongest
戦うのが
fighter.
得意じゃないんだ。
Hey, you're pretty strong.
援護をお願いするよ。
You're pretty strong, Lenny.
心配するな。オイラたちに任せろ。
See, trial Lenny, or what's going on here? Yeah, trial Lenny. Okay. Well,
フォークをたた
let's do that.
え任せてください。
That.
疑似妖怪。
That.
吸引テスト開始。
Ooh. Oh, well, I was gonna shoot with Lenny.
ちくしょう、これほど手強い連中だとは。
Yeah, sorry, Pacino.
神の目を持ってるやつはやっぱり面倒だ。
Like it did on the lady. What, Gemma? You were guys who hurt her, injured her her hand.
おい、悪党ども、待て。
Thanks, Paimon.
なんて逃げ足が速いんだ。
Something about intimidating someone else.
もしかして、オイラたち
Rough us up as a
以
scare
外のやつにも
tactic.
手を出してたのか？
Could it be Gemma?
そうだぞ。
Also, dude, I'm just gonna complain real quick about Albedo. How I really want to play him more, especially with Farina coming out. Put him in different teams. Man, his construct has like still feels like it has 0 health. It is so annoying to try to use Albedo against like anything but small fry enemies, because use him against a boss and half the time you're too close, so it just breaks immediately, or you put it down in the right spot and the boss destroys in like 1 or 2 hits, and you're like, oh, cool. Yes, I love playing on a field Albedo where I have to keep putting my skill up. It's so annoying. Please, Hoyo, just make it like basically invincible so we don't have to worry about that, or something, right? Just, man, it sucks. She had something to
もし
hide.
かしたらあいつ、
Sorry about that tangent. I just remembered how annoying it was when I last tried him in Abyss against one of the new bosses, and just literally would not. It would stay on field for like 1 hit and then be destroyed. Too scared to tell us the truth. Yeah.
仮に本当にそう
Open
な
up to us when she learns
邪魔
those
な
won't
奴
be
らを追い
bothered
払った
anymore.
今。僕たよし、カフェに戻って。
Yep, because Lynette should be hanging out with her, provide protection as well. Gemma, what happened? Let's go over there. Ba, 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 da, 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 da. Ah, yes, this cafe. The famous big one in Fontaine. And yep, both sitting down, having some tea, some coffee. Middle of the night, but still works. Uh-huh.
ジェ
Everything alright?
マ、またあなたたちね。今度は何？お前を脅かした奴らに
They're
会った
the
けど、
men who've been
みん
threatening
な
you.
追い払った
You
ぜ
have a。taste of their own medicine.
だから怖がるなよ。
Here to protect
オ
you.
イラたちが守ってやるから。どうしてこんなことに。
Why would they come after
何
you?
も言わなかったのに。
や
Well,
っぱり
yeah,
彼らを知ってるね。
no
知
strangers.
ってる？
Know them all too well, hate
あい
them
つ
with
らの
every
ことなら
fiber of my being.
嫌というほど知ってるわ。この10年間。
10 long
セサルの
years.
死因を調べよ
Every
うと
time I
する
try
た
to
びに
look into Cesar's
彼らが
death,
いつも脅しに来たわ。
not to do anything stupid.
勝手な真似はするなって。
This is definitely making the guy, his pupil,
あなた
look
たち
more
の
and
こと
more suspicious,
を
right?
本当に信じていい
It's like framing
あな
him,
たたち
being the true
最後まで
thief.
調べてくれる？
He was probably trying to,
どうして？
you know, obviously He's smitten, obsessed with Gemma, and trying to get to her, and she's like, "Oh, no." Bottom of it all. Why are you doing
具体的
this?
な理由はまだ教えてあげられないんだ。
Expose the Phantom Weasel's true identity.
この件は僕にとってす
Personal
ごく大事な
matter.
ことだ。
Give you my word.
僕は真剣だか
Trust
ら
me.
どうか信じてくれ。
分かったわ。何か手伝えることはある？
セサルさんは生前マジック工房を所有していたらしい。
Magic workshops.
中には彼個人、そのマジック工房の場所知って。
サーンドル川よ。
The Flav
セサルが亡
Sound.
くなった後、
Right, we've heard that.
マジック工房
Heard
は
of
閉
that
鎖され
before,
た。
right?
それからはサーンドル川には多くの複雑な勢力が身を潜めているって聞いたわ。
Dangerous territory.
あそこに行くつもりならどうか気をつけて。
いや、リネッ
We'll
ト
be okay.
君はやっぱり
Annette, stay here and take care of
ジェマ
Gemma.
さんを守るために残ってよ。
Bodyguard.
危険な目に合わせないでね。
分かった。
Ordering dessert.
デ
Uh-huh.
ザートを注文していい？
Sounds good.
もちろん。
Bon
で
appetit.
もくれぐれも周りには注意しててね。僕が
ええ、分かった。
Power second mode off.
省エネモード解
Taking
除。
this more seriously.
ここからはもっと真面目にやるわ。
Yeah, I will say about the controller I dropped earlier. I've been using it for a few months. It's 8-bit dough, 8-bit do, 8-bit dough, whichever one. They're like ultimate Bluetooth controller. Very good. I like it quite a bit. And I'll probably in a few months pick up. I'm using the black version right now, but I'll probably pick up a white version just as a guest controller / backup if I really need to use another, right? But yeah, no, been great. Feels comfortable. Like took maybe a few days to get used to, but once I was, it's been solid. Haven't had any integrity issues so far. It's like, yeah, it's been almost half a year at this point.
どうか
Just chat with them real
気
quick.
をつけて。セサルの事件を調べる中で。
Yeah, she seems good. I think the fucking angry
私が読んだ
pupil.
から大丈夫。
Yep, we trust you, Lynette. Yeah, angry pupil is 100% the thief, responsible. Oh, close, but we'll have to teleport somewhere else. We're not looking to say hello to Risley quite yet. Oh, that's why that confused me. Okay. Got it. I was like, hold on a second. Right. Because that just shows up on the map. We'll also have to make sure that Risley's quest, or if anyone's quest is too close, that might be a bit of a problem, but we'll see. Sorry, boys. Nope, not looking to climb that. Thanks, Obeno. Huh.
ジェマさんが教えてくれた情報によると、マジック工房
Right nearby.
みたいだね。
Ah, a hidden
道が箱で塞がっ
entrance.
ちゃってるみ
Yep, makes sense. Let me move the boxes aside. No one's been here in a long time.
ここから降りればきっと
Okay, domain, probably. Yep. Domain time. Magic workshop. Ah, this is what we saw in the trailer for 4.0. Got it. Okay. Yeah, we should be able to use this team, and then they'll give us Lyney. So, that works out. Okay, here we go. Gotta find these magic secrets. Give to new life anew should they stumble and fall. Yep, plain as Lyney. Alright, look out for any chests, just in case. Don't want to miss one by accident. Okay. Some mechanisms. Cesar's workshop. Normal magic props. Yep, ignored whatever's going on there. Uh-huh. Ah, just a little guy. Little otter. Oh, attack. Okay. Sorry, little guys. Had to do it. Interesting. Little enemies down there. I mean, they probably won't survive this, but right, Lyney. Use Lyney. Oh, I tried. I tried to use Lyney a bit. I need to get used to his short shot timings though, as well. Everyone's basically at half health. So I should also use Noelle next time to get everyone healed. Oh, you're right. You guys. Something written on this card. Wish list. One bucket of fried chicken that never runs out. I'd like a new bag. No, there's no such thing as fried chicken that never runs out. There's no such thing as children who never grow up. Also, eating too much fried food is bad for you. Make sure to pair it with something healthy, like a salad, alright? Cesar. Like a little dove. I want a robot with cool powers. Note, you need your parents' permission to own a pet, and you also need to take good care of it. I've brought a fluffy toy dove for you this time. If you're ready to own a pet, I'll make a real dove appear for you next time. That definitely doesn't seem like something that a thief who just steals from children would say. Yeah, looking more and more like he was set up. So far I haven't seen any chests, but feel free to tell me if I've missed one, because I am a pretty retarded. Could have definitely missed one before. I know, Paimon, I'm looking for chests, Paimon. Paimon, please. Yeah, this is what we saw in the trailer a while ago. So that opens up. Yeah, okay. Well, let's check here. Magic boxes are moving. Okay. One looks different. Okay, I don't know if I was able to see popped up the first time, so I'm trying to see if there's anything. I mean, might as well just try one. Lit up at the start. So does it actually look different, or do we just have to track the box? We're just going to track the box this time. Because I don't think it actually looked different. At least not from what I could see. Again, if it does, you know, oopsie. When do we get to go to your wedding, Uncle Cesar? I want to watch your shows even when I'm grown up, Uncle Cesar. Do you have to go on tour? Can't you stay here with us, Uncle Cesar? Note, oh my. This round of wishes has rather exceeded my expectations. The wedding will be held very soon. Don't worry, you're all invited. Tour has already been scheduled. I'll definitely be back. You'll always be welcome at my shows if you like magic. Cesar. Aw, that's sad. Had everything set up. We're just ready to go, and then boop, dead. Maybe even set up by fucking apprentice guy. Yeah, I'm just gonna track. Would be different. Yeah, I don't see anything different, so I'm assuming you just track them. There we go, yep, and then that's the secreted passage. The secret door. We'll look around a little bit just to see if there's any chests hidden. Oh, Lyney. Okay, there. He got out. Very cool. Very cool, whimsical, almost wizard's tower sort of vibe to this, with the like structure and everything else going on. Reach the end. I don't think so. Lyney, what are you looking at? Though too ordinary for a magician's workshop. Lack of mystery. Or view devices. Elaborate magic contraption. Hidden room somewhere? Maybe. Move this book. Ah, classic. Yep, for the bookshelf. He's standing on a pile of books to reach it. Magician too. Oh, there's a chest. Your minds really do think alike. I didn't take a look around. Okay, well, that's a very obvious chest, but still, check it out. The music, definitely an interesting theme for this domain. Hey guys. Jeez, you guys just die very quickly, don't you? I'm just trying to heal the team, bro. Okay, well. Okay. Up and at 'em. Let's keep going. Cards are interesting. Is that his symbol then? Similar to like what Lyney and Lynn had. Even purrs. Or from they have. Oh. Again, they die so quickly. And also, I keep messing up when trying to go to Lyney. Keep going to Sucrose instead. Oh, what are our guys attacking? I hear those sound effects. Some device. Guys going ahead. Okay, they despawned. Rendezvous here. See ya. Guess they were killing something. Someone's device. If I remember correctly. Yes, we'll have to see. And also Lyney's out of the party, because obviously. Staying behind there. Oh, right. No, we don't. Okay. There. I was gonna say, we don't want those stacks going down. And we're using Husk. God, this is a very whimsical place. That's how I would describe this domain. Very whimsical. wizardly. Oh, puzzle time. I did see something about this when I was trying to look up a thumbnail. Stepping on the same one twice. Okay, should be easy enough. And then we wait. Yeah, let's reset it. Do. Where would we want to start? I mean, I don't think there's anything about stepping off, right? So could we technically just do, well, let's see. Okay, yeah, okay, we can't step off, so we need to do it legitimately. Can't cheese. Can those all line up in the middle? Then those line up at the sides. So I think we can cross one. I'm much too tired to actually think about this, but... Ideally, we'd want to start and finish at either of these ends, right? Because if we start here, we want to finish over there. Or we could start, like over there if we really wanted to. Thanks, Farina. If we run across there, might just be being very dumb right now, but we'll see. We probably have to stand on them. That's what I'll guess. Oh, okay. So I think we want to stand, right? Yeah. Then we would want to hit that one. Can we jump over? Oh, well, okay. Nope, that switching characters and that happening is great. Okay. I get the idea of it though, so that's good. Ah, and messed up the jump. I know I'm not. I am technically cheesing it this way, but I'm close enough where I'm like, Then let's just do a jump over. Come on, then bounce, bounce. There we go. And now when it bounces over there, we'll do a jump. Because I did prove that the jump does work. No, of course. Of course that's when it decided to happen. I'm just gonna keep trying to cheese it. Again, I'm quite tired at this point, but there we go. Cheese acquired. Just the timing of that was a little off on my jumps. Investigate the hidden room that we totally solved without cheating. Again, I did see a picture that was like, oh, here's a solution, but I didn't actually look at it. I just saw that there was something involving a tile puzzle and supposed magic. Cesar's diary. But yeah, no. Sorry you guys had to watch that when I am tired and even more guarded than usual. Thick as a brick. About the wish lists. Sure, as a few days ago, how I pulled candy out of my hat. Hat has a built-in wish-granting machine. A whole bunch of kids were pestering to pull out all sorts of things. Another white lie. It's time to power up. Can write your wishes down. Running around all over town buying the things they wanted. Saving very little this month. I had all these things inside my hat. Yeah, so he's a good guy. Children study magic. Oh, Lyney and Lynette? Maybe? Is that why they were saying it was personal and involved them? Because they knew... He did say he learned tricks off of watching a performer, right? Before he started doing it. So that's probably how it's connected, right? Lyney and Lynette learned some of their magic from him. 2 children on their own, too young to be unsupervised. Get them safely. Serious about it as these do. Very hard work. They already knew. Seemed so committed I couldn't turn them down. Lorenzo's issues. Something's bothering Lorenzo. Cause he wanted your girl and then he set you up and you got fucked over and died because of it. Teach those 2 children. Oh, they get jealous? Good feeling about those kids. Naturally talented, not new to the world of magic. Fantastic ideas. Professional standard training plan. Call me master. They absolutely mustn't. Could have taught them what I have. They're the geniuses here. Don't deserve to be called an Azor master. And humble as well. Become far greater magicians than I. So mature for their age. Grew up too fast. That is true. Gemma thinks so too. Doesn't like being around them. Eyes are too piercing. Never been the sharpest tool in the shed. Yeah, they would have already been Fatui by that point, right? Perhaps. About the farewell. For me to go on tour. 2 kids if they'd like to come with me. Shook their heads. Their father, yep, so Fatui. Mission. Parents have other plans. 10 days since I first met them. Got a feel for their personalities. Very tough, also very cautious. Trust no one but each other. Is not a good habit to have. And things for me too. Where they live, why they want to learn magic, they lied. Whenever they're trying to cover something up, it always shows somehow. Life's been hard, possibly even dangerous. Not like other children. Can't do more to help them. Tell them a bit about how I see the world, full of lies and falsehoods. That's why we must find our own truth. Why am I nagging annoyed? So opinionated nowadays. Someone they've only known 10 days to lecture them. Heard interest in grand philosophies. One in one ear and out the other. Already forgotten every word I said. Oh, I don't think they have. Stop reading. Yeah. We know who those are. Lyney and Lynette. And that's why they're saying it's personal matters. Why they were looking into it. Sorry, just... again, trying to adjust fully to this share and having it on stream and everything and making sure it looks okay. Make sure it looks good. They're kids, let's go ask Lyney. Well, I think that's why he's familiar with the box down there, right? Yep. Sorry about cheesing the puzzle. I need to go to sleep soon because I need to get up early in the morning. It's going to be a busy day and I need to do a whole workout and all that sort of stuff. And I also need to do 2 streams tomorrow. Fishy things going on. High altitude escape is performed. Sure. That would make sense. Magic box in full view of the audience. Suspended high in the air. Base automatically opens. A dummy will fall out. Looks real enough to grab the audience's attention. Start wailing and screaming. Oh, is it similar to how his trick worked? Where one falls out and then the other doesn't? There's like 2 sides basically. Blended into the crowd. Make their appearance upon a hysterical performance. Except for he actually did this time. And then what? Turns magician, the dummy has vanished. Some sort of shared illusion. Think the process should work, theoretically. Theoretically speaking, what do you mean? Never performed it successfully. Box opened, Cesar was the one who fell out, not the dummy. Yeah, so probably 2-sided. And the wrong side was dropped. Right to the ground from the highest point of the opera house. Now without a vision. And obviously he didn't have that. No one else has ever attempted this trick. Oh, is he going to attempt it? For his opera or for his show? His magic show? what I could gather. Relevant gadgets.
つまり今まで誰
Has never been done.
ついさっきまで
Cool would be to see it in person.
そのマジックを見れたらいいな
Nope, Lenny's gonna do it.
そういえばマジック
Supposed to drop out. The real magician go.
言ってたけど
いいところをついたね。
Secret of
その
said
質問に
box.
答えるには、今目の前にあるのがセサル自身が作ったマジックボックスだよ。
Device only the magician
見
himself
た目
would
ほど
know
簡
about.
単なものじゃない。魔術師がボックスに入ると、
Who lifted up? Onion's rule is fixed.
きっと観客たちは箱の正
Clear
面、
view of the front side and bottom.
それにそ
Back
こ
and
しか見えなかっ
top
ただろう。
no longer visible.
この時、魔術師がボッ
But
クス内
inside,
のボタンを
a
押すと、
secret door. Out of view.
観
Yep.
客からは見えない。魔術師はチャンスを見
Escapes
つ
through
け
this
て隠し扉
trapdoor
から脱
onto the
出
opera
し、
house roof.
屋根の上に
Waits for
戻
the
った
dummy
ら
to fall,
観
distract
客
the
たちがダミー
audience.
に注目してる
Returns to
間
ground
に
level.
こっそり地面へ降りるのさ。
That all makes sense.
そんなに簡単なのかよ説明を聞いてたら
Paimon could probably do
そのマジ
it.
ックができる気がしてきた
Really? A little more to it. Also, you can fly, Paimon,
このマジックにおいて
controlling the
一番難
audience's
しいの
mood
は
and reactions.
観客たちの感情をコントロールすること。落ちるダミー人形、
Falling dummy, miraculous appearance, pompous performing. Magician would even have
演じる
themselves
前
tied
の魔
up.
術師は自分の体を縛ることさえするかもしれない。長く研鑽と訓練を重ね、
Careful
無
research
数の
and
努力を
painstaking
たった数
practice.
分間のショーに集
Formed
結
just
さ
a
せる。
few minutes long. Shock and grief of a tragic accident to the joy and laughter of mesmeric magic trick.
セサルはかなりマジックの心得があったんだ
He
ね。
didn't manage to pull it off.
でも
or
残
it
念
was
ながら実現はで
sabotaged.
きなかった。
一体セサルの身に
Go so
何があ
wrong.
ったんだよ
Some fishy stuff
こ
here.
こに細工が
大体はそういうことだろう
Yeah, he had to turn
10
assistant
年前
and
の資料を調べ
protege.
たことはある。
Secret button position on the right hand side. Use his right hand as his dominant hand.
何の問題もなくない
でもこの工房の中では
Devices have mechanism on the left hand side.
左側
In
に
this
仕込まれてるん
box.
だ。
Cesar was
こ
in
こは
fact
マ
a
ジックボック
left-handed.
スを含めてね。
I'm not sure where you're going with this. Why would Cesar
本当は
pretend to be
左利きだったは
right-handed?
ずだよ。魔術師たるもの。
Can't power to have the most basic habits stand out too much.
例を挙げると、
Most important
一般
details
人
of
は
the
何かをやる
task.
とき、
Mm.
自然にその最も重要な部分に必要以上の注目を避けるため、
Redirect an audience's
魔術師
attention.
は逆にあえて
Avoid
自分
arousing
の視線を
suspicion.
制御する必要があるんだ。マジックの真髄は、虚
People
実
to
の入れ
believe
替え
a
だから
lie.
ね。
Truth raises eyebrows. Falsehoods
真
become
の
all the
部
more
分を警
difficult
戒
to
されてし
mask.
まったら、セサルは何としても、己の
Train
習
himself
慣
to
を
use his
大
right
部分の
hand
観
to
客と
align with
さ
his
せる必
audience's
要があった。
expectations. Great magic always
右
requires
手を無理やり使う
sacrifices.
のは、それでもすごく焦ったり、緊張したり、
When he was watching,
周りに
reflex would
他の
kick
人がい
in.
なかったりすると、
Use his left hand.
やっぱり無意識
Set
に
his
左手を使
gadgets
って
with
しまう。
mechanism on his left.
これも彼がギミックを
Maybe
操作
someone
するボタンを
exploited that fact against
左側
him.
に設置したり、ああ、そう考えて
Likely
ると
what happened.
脱出マジックの時間制限
A
は
lot
かなり
of
厳し
time
い。
pressure during the escape.
セサルはわずか数秒間の
Mere
間に
seconds to open the hand compartment, retrieve the dummy, open the secret door,
観
and
客
make
の
a
注目を引く
swift
ためのダミ
escape.
ーを出してから。でも彼はきっと十分な自
He
信
was
があったんだろう
confident,
ね。
rehearsed countless
何
times.
せ何度もリ
It's
ハ
like
ーサルを
nature.
重ねてきたん
Barely
だ。
need to think about what he was doing.
考える必要。彼は隠し収納を
Opened the compartment, took out the dummy, checked everything was in
全て
order,
が手順
went
通
to
りに
leave.
進んでいることを確
The
認し
left
た。
hand, he reached for the button.
左
Suddenly,
手はボッ
his
クスの
heart
ボタン
skipped
へ
a
と伸
beat.
びる。
It wasn't there.
しか指先から馴染みのある感触が戻
Find
り
your
込まれ
pocket
た。
empty, mind needed a moment to
セサルには
process.
現状を整
And that
理
took
する
too
のに
long,
時間が必
so
要
he
だった。
fell.
無意識に左手はあるはず
Keep
だった
feeling
必要
around.
のボタンを探り
Another
続
second
けて
or
しま
two.
う。
Bottom of the box
おそ
gave
らく
away.
1、2秒かけてしまったんだろう。そんなレベルの危険なマジックだからね。
2-second delay cost him everything.
たった1秒
Authorities would
2秒
find
の
nothing
迷いで
suspicious.
全てを
His
崩
death
壊
was
させ
due
る
to
には
his
十
own
分だ。
error.
つまりマジックボックスを
Switch the
入れ替えたやつ
boxes.
こそ真犯人ってことかでも気づかれないようにこっそり
Make the
そうで
switch
使う
without being
マジックボック
noticed.
スを入れ替えるなんて
彼の本当の利き手を知
Somebody
り、
knew that he was
かつ無理な
left-handed.
くマジック道具を
Move
入
his
れ替え
props
るな
around
んて
without arousing suspicion.
きっと彼と
Always
親
by
しい
his
人間に
side.
しかできないだろうね。そうでしょ。
Lorenzo. Oh, there he is.
君たち本当に余計な世話を焼くのが好きだな。10年前に死んだ魔術師のことなど誰も気にかけやしないだろうに。君たちの手を出すつもりはなかったよ。
Bold
新しいトラブルを
words.
チャンスは与えたんだ。
With your
あの
gang.
女と同じように。
You could dream back off. Like the lady.
セマのことかあい
You are the one who's been threatening her. Yep.
ああ、そうだ。彼女は堅くなな態度は取
Never even knew him. Well, Lyney and Lynette seem to have, so.
命が惜しくなければ、ここに散るがいい。行け。
お前なんかにやられてたまるか。
Yeah, like, I don't know what they're expecting, but
無双の風。
it isn't going to go well for them. Like, come on. Running away. Ooh. Smack. Yeah. Knocked him out.
君たち。
Yeah, they used his normal attack animations
ロレンツォさん、
to do that. That's fun.
連れてきた人は全部倒れてるけど。さて、これでお話できるよね。
Start talking. Why did you murder Cesar?
セサル。その名を何
Idolized Cesar. Everyone else did. I was the real genius magician. That's why it's named the Forgotten Magician, right? Amateur who did cheap tricks. Made magic in the fine art it is today. Doff the rats to me. Why didn't you continue being a magician then?
嫉妬か。
Jealousy.
嫉妬だと。
Hatred.
剣をの
Cared about was his magic. Lived and breathed it.
私はセサルが嫌いだ。路上でのショーに
Poured everything into his street performances and stupid tours. Just a hobby, never bothered to think about Mora. Deception never has a Mora to show for it. Unlike yourself, who has a lot of Mora, right? Your master's amazing. Well, you would have followed up when he quit, though. Right? Completely broke. Your master of skills brought me nothing more than life I already had. Yeah. Cry harder. Yeah. So you killed him. Why didn't you just leave? Using magic to trick people out of their Mora. Nothing he hated more than that. Yeah, but you didn't need to use that. You could have just become another magician. Elsewhere. Go it alone. Got one of my own brand of money-making magic? Expose me. Well, yeah, because you're stealing, but... I don't think that's accurate. I mean, it seemed like he was intent on marrying and then probably retiring after that. This was your only motive. Yeah, I don't think so. Gemma. Other factors, yep. We're in love with Gemma. She was engaged to Cesar. Yep, exactly what I'm thinking, Lyney. Uh-huh, sure. Guess I was wrong about that then. You the Phantom Weasel? Yeah. Sole purpose of magic was to bring joy to the world. Well, I think he was right about that. Practical value. But I heard that the Phantom Weasel stole from the rich and poor alike. No matter how much it was worth. Targeted high-value items. Practicing my craft. Phantom Weasel. Tell it all over again during your trial. Yep. What else can I do? Power and wealth for the last 10 years. Choose for things to end this way, I regret nothing. Yep. Just get the guards. Keep an eye on Lorenzo. Just outside the workshop when I'm back. Okay, Lyney. That works for us. Smack. Farina judging you. Stop looking on my shoulder now. Uh-huh. Oh, I guess it's time to leave. Goodbye, Lorenzo. That seems pretty cut and dry. He's been put away for a long time. I do think we're gonna get Lyney performing the trick that Cesar was not able to do because of the sabotage, but we'll see. I think that's a cutscene we'll get, but I guess we'll find out. As to the murder of Cesar, framing him for the Phantom Weasel's crimes. Finally developed a conscience. Disciple murders their own master. What should we do next, Lyney? Start preparing for your show? Yeah, we are your assistants still. Rendezvous with Lynette and Gemma. No longer have to fear for her safety. Gemma the good news right away. Some peace of mind. Yep. Clearing up Cesar's name would help her. TV up there. Say hi to everyone. Oh, yeah. Hello. Hello, everyone. Hi. Yep. Just finished my third dessert. Third. Everything in moderation. And having room left for dinner. Shift to exercise mode. Jog off the excess sugar. Besides the point. Trying a more balanced diet. Poor Lynette. How to you, Lynette? No match, yeah. Custody as we speak. Now it seems I can. That's fine. Did threaten you. Find it hard to trust strangers in your position too. Everything's gonna be okay. Always wanted to report Lorenzo. Took all of Cesar's property. We were watching me all the time. Couldn't risk looking into it. Lyney's suggestion everyone goes to the cemetery to announce Lorenzo's arrest and hold a memorial for Cesar. Yeah, it's teleporting us. Teleporting us on over. Yippee. Yeah. Problems between him and Cesar. Look like they got along great. Cesar's name was getting dragged through the mud. Doing a magic show at the opera house tomorrow evening. Like to come along. Might raise your spirits. Yeah, I have a feeling he's going to do the trick. will be a special one, holding in Cesar's honor. Yep, think they're gonna do it.
セサルのオマージュありがとう。絶対見に行くわ。
それじゃ約束だよ。
See you
ま
tomorrow
た明
evening.
日の夜に
Don't be late.
旅人ファイナル
Make sure to show up.
君たちも遅れないでね。
We'll be there. No way we're gonna miss out. On a free magic show. We're forgetting something. Cesar's diary. 2 kids were Lyney and Lynette. I'm pretty sure they are. Change the topic. Maybe tomorrow even. Sure.
ここ数年の間に
Made choice words about Cesar over the years.
思い返せば恥ずかしいことをしたわね。
Yeah. That's not exactly rare to happen. That happens a lot of time in situations like this. Tuning Gemma. Have you met Lorenzo before?
たまにですけど、
Comes
こ
out
の
here
辺りで見か
sometimes.
けたことはありました。
Hands off the side, watches
でも
Gemma.
ジェマさんも気づいてたはずですけど、
Never asked him to leave.
真犯人が逮捕されて、
Will be restored now that the real culprit has been captured.
ジェマの目に
She
間
was a
違い
good
は
man
なかっ
after all. Genshin, when are we getting big men like this as playable characters? No, I do hope that Genshin expands their playable character models in the future, though, for sure. I think it just makes sense for them to eventually do it. Just don't know when. I mean, again, obviously they've done a good job using the models they've had for the past 3 years, but at the same time, it's like, oh yeah, you're going to need some variety eventually to throw in there. To the Opera Epiclese. Yeah. Here, we want to go to the left to avoid this fucking world quest. Because we'll get stuck in a cutscene then and have to go through that. Oh man, frame rates. Again, that's just because OBS running at the same time as Genshin. This happens in the more intense areas, which is unfortunate. Like I said, very much need to upgrade, but sadly, as far as the CPU goes, if I upgrade, I need to upgrade the motherboard and CPU, you know, at the same time, basically, which is, you know, a few $100s, and then a new graphics card in the future, which is at least 500, and yeah, all this stuff adds up. Again, I do want to do a like $1,000 PC build in the future, but it's gonna take a bit. Love to do it though, to make sure that the quality is high enough for you guys, and also, you know, I would enjoy playing some games with better graphics or higher frame rates and all that, obviously. So a little selfish, but also for you guys as well. Oh, is that Charlotte? Yeah. Another of Lyney's magic shows. Not this time. Ah. Okay. Okay. Well, see what happens. Again, I think he's going to do the trick that Cesar would have pulled off. Robert Houdin. All new grand finale. Journey through the mystical and miraculous. Lyney wows the audience with his skill.
お兄ちゃんのマジックすごいでしょ。
あの人
Well, they
思い出
learn
させ
from
て
him.
くれるわ。
そうか、セサルも有名な魔術師だったんだよな。そういえばジェマ
How
と
did you
セサ
two
ルは
first
どう
meet?
やって知り合ったんだ。
そう
Out on
ね
the street once, saw him performing.
ある日街を歩いてたら、
Hmm.
子供たちにマジックを見せているあの人と出会ったの。子供はマジックショーが大好きで、
Children love
こ
magic.
の世には常識では説明できないようなことがたくさんあるって本気で信じてる。だから、
うん
セサルの不思議なマジックは子供たちを夢の世界に誘うかのようだったわ。私もセサルに深く魅了された。
Oh, drawn to him too.
そこで私は私のため
Do
に
a
マジ
trick
ッ
for
クをして
me.
ほしいと願ったの。
なんだかロマンチックだな。
What trick did he do? Oh
どんな
boy.
マジックをしてもらえたんだ。
それは
With a
お花
flower.
のマジックだった。
Mm.
あの人は
Magically
手にお
appeared
花を
on
持っ
my
て
head.
指を鳴らした。本当に嬉しかったわ。だってそれまで誰かからお花をもらったことなんてなかったんだも
Ignore
の。
the NPC in the back with the weird sitting pose.
そういえば
So
リネも
cute.
似たようなマジックを
Lyney's
してた
done
よ
that
な。
one before.
そうなの？
He's a
きっ
romantic
と
at
彼
heart.
もセサルと同じでロマンチックなのね。どうか今の時間を大切にしてね。一番親しい
Man,
人
the
でも
NPCs in the back, dude.
いつ離れ
They're
てい
sitting
くかわ
pose.
からないんだもの。
Don't pay attention to them. And when the people dearest to you might be gone. Don't be sad. The killer has been caught.
そうだぞ。事件はもう終わったから。
Doesn't make up for everything,
う
but
んどう
doesn't
慰め
really
てい
know
い
how to
かわから
comfort
ない
you.
けど。
No one's gonna be intimidating you from now on. Bleh. Breathe easy at least.
ちょっとは息がつけるだろ。そう。確かに。そろそろ息を
Breathe
つい
easy
ても
now,
いいんじゃない？
Phantom Weasel.
本物の怪盗マーテンさん。
Oh, was my early prediction that she was the Phantom Weasel correct? And that wait, and so that would mean Lorenzo took the fall for her?
ほら、リネットもこう言って。
Oh, sorry about that. Don't know who this is. Probably trying to get Matt's stuff for Farina, but I'm sorry. Huh. So my early without any basis theory was actually correct. That she was the Phantom Weasel. And I guess Lorenzo maybe found out. You know, still obviously did all his things and killed Cesar. Without her, well, I guess her suspecting, but then covered for being the Phantom Weasel because he's like, I love her. Lorenzo escaped.
ロレンゾのやつが逃げ出したのか？
Nope.
どこにいるんだ？
Because even though he killed Caesar, she's the Phantom Weasel.
マーテン？
お兄ちゃんが言ってた。
Performers genres commit
ステ
fully
ー
to
ジ
the
にいる
role.
人はみんな
Flawless
観客に
performance.
素晴らしいショ
And
ーを
that's
見せる
what
ために
Mm-hmm.
精一杯自分の役を演じないといけないんだって。そして
Bag of tricks is empty. Curtain falls at time to end the show. Spotlight's no place for someone, no more cards up their sleeve.
何も持ってない人はステージに立ち続けるべきじゃない。もう10年よ。
10 years, Gemma.
ジェマさん、
Tired of the
演じるこ
grieving
とに
widow
も疲れた
act.
でしょ。そろそろこの演劇を終わらせる時よ。何？どういうことだ？
Hmm.
おいら全然わからないぞ。旅人、
Forgotten magician.
出てきたぞ。お前も何か言ってくれよ。
さて皆様、ただいまのリネ先生のショー、お気に召していただけたでしょうか。
Still a twist at the end.
再開後は本日一番のインパクトある
Yeah,
マ
he's
ジックを
definitely doing the trick,
皆
but
様にお届けいたしますよ。後半のショーは歌劇場
outside of the opera house, yep.
皆様は案内に従い屋外へと移動してお待ちください。
Gemma,
怪
Gemma.
盗マーテンは人前に出るわ
Never
けに
did
はい
like
かない
public places, did they?
でしょ。心配しないで。
Place will be
もう
quiet
すぐ
soon.
ここも静かになるわ。少し場所を変えて話しましょう。
Somewhere quiet to ask about the truth. Ah, man. Well, as expected, Lyney's story quest full of twists and turns. You gonna fess up? Awkward, isn't it? Law of gadgets. Can't do any tricks to liven up the mood. Lyney. Big mistake for a magician to make. You have a backup plan. Wants to hear a story. Okay. More important things to address. Being the real Phantom Weasel. Good at guessing what people are thinking. Questions you want to ask. Story I'm about to tell might answer a few. Okay. Very beginning, a decade ago. Terrorizing the court of Fontaine. Never missed a target, never left a trace, no treasure was safe. Infamy grew. Readiness of the police. Opportunities to act became ever fewer. She ran the risk of being exposed. Being with a magician would cover up a little bit, right? Found her ticket to freedom, create a scapegoat, a false weasel. Close the chapter. A renowned magician, Cesar. Magic and theft. Yeah, then what? Master Deceiver. Easily earned Cesar's trust. To frame him for countless crimes. Considering how to make her move. Cesar's aggrieved pupil. Don't need to get my hands dirty after all. And then he did it, Lorenzo, right? At her encouragement, Lorenzo tampered, causing him to fall to his death. Seized his master's property, set about tarnishing Cesar's reputation. Committed the perfect crime. Exceptional storytellers. Still trying to play innocent. Something that Lorenzo said. I mean, possibly. Lorenzo said nothing. Never believed that he was the weasel. Too forthcoming, yeah. Something else he was trying to hide. Yeah, he came right out with it, rather than like taking it to trial and being like, where's the proof? Where's the evidence? You beat me up. Right. Trust Lorenzo than me. Nah, I changed that, was interesting. Blame the audience to get the result they want. Equally talented in this regard. Though help from Lorenzo. Very convincing performance. Lovesick fiance. Sorry, missed that line, so I'm just going over here to see what it said. His devotion to betrothed, shakable even under threats of violence. Okay, that was the line I missed. Go back here then. There we go. Blind and hated by all for 10 years, everyone sympathized. Suspect for 1 second the lovely young lady, seen weeping in front of Caesar's grave, the mastermind behind his demise. Not that poor lady. Here's the thought. Just a hoax? Seems like it. Both in on it. Why didn't he sell her out even at the end? Named being the weasel himself, because he was in love with her. Why indeed?
それはジェマさんに答えてもらえないかな。
もしリネ君が自分で作り上げた物語を信じているなら
And her attitude completely changed. Yeah.
その手でセサルを殺した
Killed
犯人
Caesar,
であるロ
played
レンツ
by
は
overwhelming
すでに
guilt.
最も重い罪を背負ってい
Uh-huh,
る
sure he was.
怪盗マーテンの正体をばらすことは彼にとって
He's
何の
remained
メリ
free.
ットもないけ
She
れ
could take care of
ど逆
Lorenzo's
に怪
loved
盗マーテン
ones.
は牢屋の外で彼の家族を世話することができる。
素晴らしい答えだけど。
Sadly, a little dull.
じゃあリネ君はどんな面白い話が聞きたい？
And the eye shape's completely changed now.
本物の怪盗マーテンは
Targeted things that only have value to other people.
ばかりを狙ってたんだろう。ジェマさん、分析してくれないかい？
いいわ。どうせただの
Just telling
物語
stories.
だものね。
And the eye changed
私
again.
の推測だと、その本当の怪盗マーテンは
Terrible childhood.
惨めな幼少時代を過ごしたに違いない
I
と思
mean,
う。
Lenny and Lynette know all about that, so that's not exactly a
幼くして両親を亡くし、
fend for herself, parasite young. Trade
欺
scorn
か
beaten.
れ、笑われ、殴られて、ゴミ箱で紙くずを漁り、
Waste paper from garbage
拾っ
bins
た
to
木の
draw.
枝で汚
Lives
い
in
絵を
dirt.
描いて、
So ugly
あち
rag
こちから
dolls.
集めてきたボロ切れを使って、醜く拙いぬいぐるみを縫い上げた。それが彼女の唯一の楽しみだ
And
っ
the
た。
source of happiness.
その
All
頃
she
の彼
needed,
女は
she was
それだけで
content.
満足だっ
World decided even this was too
た。で
good.
も、その幸せすら許してもらえなかったの。彼女は全てを騙した。
Betrayed. Everything was taken from her.
人生は抜け出せない沼のようだった。幸せである
Watch
べ
with
きとし
envy as all good things in the world passed her by.
指をくわえてこの世界を眺めることしかできなかったの。なんて残酷なんでしょう。苦しみの中、彼女の心にはどす
Grew
黒い
into a
感
twisted
情が生まれ
solution to her troubles.
あってはならない
But
考えが
take away
脳裏に
other
浮かんだ。
people's sense,
幸せな奴らを
happiness of others
み
in
んな
all
平
its
等に
forms
恨んで
alike.
やる。
Uh-huh.
彼らの美しさを
Everything they hold to be good and
真
true.
実を全て盗んで私の心の穴を埋め
Lenny
て
is
やる。
very unimpressed.
これで辻褄があった。
この物語は気に入っていただけたかしら。
And the voice changed again. Uh-huh.
僕の趣味にぴったりだよ。
Quite to my tastes.
疑問に答えてくれてありがとう。
Uh-huh. So what was with the warning letter?
そうだ。ジェマはなんで予告状
Drove
を
you
出した
to
の？
write that letter.
何を狙ってたんだよ。あの予告状がなければ
None of this ever would have come to light.
あの予告状は
She
こ
didn't
の
write the
人が送っ
letter.
たものじゃないさ。
Was the
10
Lorenzo
年も経
then?
ったのだから、怪盗マーテンは歴史から消えるべきなの
Someone
に、
still wasn't ready.
どうしてもその安寧を邪魔したい子がいるなんてね。
Did I change?
いえ、
The Phantom copycat.
怪盗ごっこが好きな僕とでも呼んだ方がいいかしら。
Lenny set this all up
さすが本物の怪盗マーテン。
to draw
こ
out the
の一冊を
real
もうすべて理
Phantom
解したんだ
Weasel.
ね。だったら僕も腹を割って話そう。
Was to clear
僕たち
Cesar's
の目
name,
的は
which
セ
they've
サ
done
ルさん
now.
の事件の再調査だった。人々の中に植え付けられてる
Straightforward way?
セサルさんに
Force the weasel to show
印
themselves.
象を
Yep.
手っ取り早い方
Which is
法は
why he then posted that
怪
to
盗マーテン
draw
を再び
attention.
出現させることだ。
それだけ？他に理由はないの？
もちろんあるさ。
Of course we did.
予告状にはっきりと書い
Take
てある
from
だ
you
ろ
that which you hold most dear.
君
This
の
is did
最
to
も
me
大切
10
なもの
years
をい
ago.
ただきに来ようって
Mm-hmm. Cesar.
ちょうど君が10年前にやってくれたようにね。
10年前？セサルの死のこと？
Yep.
まさか。あなたがあ
Considered
の人
him
に
their
会ったこと
master.
が。待って、思い出したわ。
Two obnoxious
あな
kids.
たたち、 あの時の嫌な子ね。時間が経ちすぎて二人とも大きくなってたからすぐに気づけなかったわ。
Lynette not happy. Angie
セサル
Lynette.
にマジックを教わってたでしょう。
Taught you magic
たった
back
の
then?
十数日だったと思うけど
10 days?
あれっぽっちの恩を今でも
Still
覚えて
owe
い
him
るわけ。
something? Because they cared
受
about
けた
him.
恩は大小問わず
Remember all our debts.
10年前
Torn to shreds, his legacy was thrown out. 10 years on, no one cares what the truth is anymore.
10年も経った今、それが冤罪だったかどうかなんてもう誰も気にしてない。でも僕たちは忘れ
We
たり
did
しな
not
かった。
forget.
だからこうして君を訪ねてきたのさ。
ならあなたたちは私から何を奪ったというの？見ての通
Has
り
admitted to everything.
私はここに無事でいる。ロレンツォが全ての罪を認めたおかげで私は自由になったのよ。
自由。
The eye change, man. Do you really
君は
think
本
so?
気でそう思ってるのかい？セサルさんはかつて僕にこう言った。
Goes with lies and falsehoods. We must
た
find
と
our
え
own
嘘と
truth.
偽りがこの世に
And
満
now
ちて
that
いて
people know that she's the
そこか
Phantom
ら自分だけの真
Weasel,
実を見つ
then
け出さない
she'll
といけない
live
っ
with
てね。
that
この言
worry,
葉は君に
right?
も当てはまると思うよ。
Prized possessions, nostalgic value,
真
fervent
実
hopes
と
and
いうのはい
dreams.
ろんな形を持
You're
っている。
replaceable people.
例えば思い出の詰まった宝物や、
In this case, would it be Lorenzo, right?
そして
Since they were together.
自分の人生にかけがえのない人。
I don't know. There's a few
運
different
命
ways.
は君からいろんなものを奪い去った。
It's never healed.
心の傷は癒えず、
Stealing became your way
夜
of
になる
numbing
た
the
びにう
pain.
ずく。窃盗行為は君にとって苦痛を和らげる麻酔薬のようなものだったわけだ。
何が言いたいの？
つまり、ここ
Last
10
10 years
年
you've
君
been
が
living
犯行に走
a
らず
rather uneventful
思い
life.
通り一般人のように
You found
静かに暮
something
らして
other
きた。
than a life of crime.
窃盗に代わって効果を発揮した何かがあったんじゃないかい？ロレンツォの話に戻そうか。
Lorenzo, for a second, murdered his own master,
彼は
played
自分
along
の
with
死
your
を
act,
手にかけ、
took pains to make sure any suspicion would be directed towards him. Did he have to gain from all that? Yeah, and he was at the cemetery just watching, right? And she wouldn't, like, shoo him away or anything like that. But you weren't the things you've done. Going to give everything up for your sake. You haven't felt the compulsion to steal in all these years.
君は窃盗の欲望に苛まれずに済んだんだ。君たちはセサルさんを殺害
More
した
than just
共犯者である。
accomplices. Only real friends each other has. He is the only truth you have in your life.
彼は君にとってかけがえのない真実だったってことを
I
僕が
don't
保証してあ
Oh
げる。
no.
こ
I'm
の
gonna fill
真
that up.
実は
Truth is gone
今
now.
後二度と訪
You'll
れない
never see it again.
これであなたは自由。
Congratulations on your freedom.
ジェマさん。
Yeah, she sort of played herself there. Right? She's like, I'm free, I'm not in prison. And then it's like, oh, the only person who is alive who genuinely cares about you and that you care about is now in prison. Probably for the rest of his life. So yeah, good job.
自由の代償に
Freedom will cost you
嘘と
dearly.
偽りだけの世界で孤独に
You
生き
all
続
live
ける
in
と
a
いう
world full of lies and falsehoods.
我慢
Still
で
got
き
a
るとい
long
う
life
ね。
ahead of you.
人生は
Damn, Linny.
まだ
That
長い
is,
んだからさ。
I mean, it's cruel, but also deserved. Perform his final act. And yeah, now he's going to do the final trick that Caesar wasn't able to. That's going to definitely get it into her face as well. Yeah. "10 years ago, the trick that Caesar died attempting. The very trick that led to his fatal fall. He was dubbed the Phantom Weasel. Caesar was wrongly accused. Real Weasel has now confessed.
そろそろ行くよ。
My accused will leave.
いっぱい練習したマジックだけど、やっぱりちょっと
You'll
緊
be
張する
fine,
な。
Lady, since you aren't being sabotaged actively.
これからのショーをじっくり楽しんで。
You alone are my true witnesses.
劇場の外には大勢の観客がいるけど、
She's there.
本当の見届け人は君たちだけだからね。
待ちなさい、いいね。
Oh,
あなたたちはあの時、
too hid a
セサル
lot
に
from
いろんな
Caesar
ことを隠してた。
without ever knowing your secrets.
彼は死ぬまでその秘密を知らな
Still
か
the
った
same
わ。
as ever.
今は本当の顔を
mostly
他
still
人に
the
見せて
same.
も良くなったのかしら。
To a degree.
孤独への道につながるのは嘘だけじゃない。
And of exactly where I am today.
あなたも私の今の気持ちを知ることにな
You'll
る。
finally understand. Well,
その日を楽
they
し
are
みに
different
して
from
る
you
わ。
though. They have each other and Fremine
僕は君とは違う。
and the hearth. I'm nothing like you.
オイラたち
And us, you know.
お
They
兄ちゃんの
have
言う
people.
通り歌劇場の外へマジッ
Get
クを
outside
見
and
に行こ
watch. Yeah, I'll happily watch it. Eh,
う。大丈夫。
leave her here.
彼女もじきに全てを理解する。
Only after the show, you know where it will be.
マジックが終
Usual
わって
haunt.
お兄ちゃんに会いたくなったら
Okay.
いつもの場所に行けばいいから。わかった。
Go and watch Linny's
リ
finale.
ナのマジックを見に行こ
Should be able to pull it off. Yep. Definitely should be able to. Even that
魔術師は怪盗と
are
は
not
違う。
like thieves.
怪盗が生むのは利
Thieves
別だ
only
け
tear
だけど
things apart. Good-hearted
心優しい
magicians
魔術師は
put things
再
back
会の
together.
チャンスを与えてくれるんだ。
Hey, well said, Lynette.
私だけの真実。時々
Like a
自分を
gambling
爆中値のよ
addict.
うに感じることが
Here
ある
goes
わ。
winning, doesn't matter what's at stake.
気づいたら
Left with
もう
nothing.
何も残ってはいなかった。
Well, you already chose what to spend it on, and well, comes back around. Goes around, comes around. All that.
よいしょ。
Even if it is a little sad, it's like, deserved. Like, oh man, such a great, upstanding guy, and then just dead. You've been killed. Oof. Yeah, that's a yikes. Cutscene time? Yeah, cutscene time.
「マジックは少しのミステリーとサプライズに常識破りな何かでできている。マジックの勉強は辛い。
Little Linny.
一つの動きを何千回も練習するんだぞ。
大丈夫。
Learn his card
もう慣
tricks.
れてるから。
Lynette.
ごめんなさい。いろいろ教えてもらったのに、全然本当のことを伝えてなくて。
気にするな。私の言葉を覚えてるかい？この世界は元から嘘と偽りに満ちている。でも君たちはいつか
Lynette just
自
having
分
the
だけ
same
の真
look as
実を見
always,
つ
though.
け出してくれ。
Find your own truth.
あなたは自分の真実を見つけた？
私の真実はマジックさ。
Magic.
偉大なマジックをやりたいんだ。このマジックといえ
You
ば
will
セサルだ
always
と
think of it.
思い出してもらえるやつをね。魔術師にとって最高の栄光だろ。
おい見ろ。
That was a good
密封
transition.
された箱に入られました。無事脱出できるのでしょうか。10年前魔術師のセサルはまさにこの時に。
Well, he also has a vision, right?
ミステリー、サプライズ、
Some fucking great art for this.
常識破りな何か。
Very unique.
そうだよね。栄光をあなたに返します、セサルさん。ちょっと遅くなっちゃったけど。
見た？さっき落ちた時花になっちゃっ
Turned
た
it
よね。
into flowers.
一体どうやってやったんだ？
本当に不思議ですわ。瞬きもしなかったのに
目の
Hey
前から
Charlotte,
消えてしまったんですもの。
what do you
こんなに
think?
素晴らしいマジックが見れるなんて。
Worth the trip? Do you want to know what happened behind the scenes, or
新進気鋭の魔術師リネが
feel the
当
wish
時
on
完
his
成
behalf?
できなかった彼の代わりにマジックを成功させた。
Alright.
なんかみんなリネが用意した今日の目玉が気に入ったみたいだな。
Even though they don't know the full story.
そういえばリネは
Doesn't see Lenny
あいつ
everywhere.
どこ行ったんだ？
Where'd he go? Well, they said usual haunt,
い
so
つもの場所で待ってるって
I
言っ
mean
てたけど。
hotel, house of the hearth,
い
cemetery?
つもの場所ってどこだよ？
The cemetery?
墓地ってセサル
Where
が埋葬
Caesar's
され
buried.
てる墓地のこと。そっか。
Probably
この
it.
マジックはリネ
Saying
から
goodbye to
セ
Caesar.
サルへの手向きみたいなもんだしな。よし。
Let's go
行
look
って
for
リネ
him.
を探してみ。
Okay, yeah, let's do that. This will probably be what wraps it up, but again, this has been a fun story quest. Like I said, as expected of magician's story quest, full of twists and turns. Definitely enjoyable. Whew. Might try next stream reclining just a little bit more. 'Cause right now the chair's just straight up, but I do think reclining it a bit would be a little more comfy. Again, just for the longer streams. Yes, he is. There's our boy. When the chain broke. Yeah, that definitely felt like an uh-oh. Get creative. Tweak Caesar's original setup. Okay. A little nervous. Falling, suddenly feeling weightless, seeing the sky and ground. Yeah. It is a little scary the first time, like on a roller coaster, but then once you get used to it, it's pretty fun. Caesar thought, regret taking Gemma and Lorenzo on? I believe that was his own slip up. Ask you about something. You learned magic from Caesar once, didn't you? After I joined House of Hearth, yep. Had an agenda. An agenda? My past before it, yep. Secretly learning magic from street performers. Observation alone could only get me so far. Polished final performance, rigorous training, remained invisible. Need to learn how to improve my sleight of hand. With my misdirection skills, make niftier props. Made some progress by ourselves. Without proper guidance, quickly plateaued. Yeah, understandable. That's why you sought Caesar out. There we go. No harm in asking. He was by surprise, so willing to teach us. But yeah, he's a good guy. 10 short days together. It's so many things from him. Don't think you would mind though, right? Doesn't seem like a guy who'd hold a grudge. My passion. A lot more story by then. Taken in by an aristocrat, or a magic town, and betrayed. No longer about me. How the lie escaped my lips, hesitating over whether to tell him the truth. Gone how to trust by then. I don't blame you. That wasn't your fault. Used to it now. Mentions the elite to the House of the Hearth. Lies and selfishness.
僕たちの世界について回ってた。セサルさんがツアーに出てから、
Busy with our
僕たちもいろん
missions.
な場所で任務を遂
Fallen
行
to his
した。
death, now declared to be the Phantom Weasel.
あの夜、あの人の笑
Didn't
顔
know
が頭
what
に
to
浮か
say
ん
to
で、
him.
伝えられない秘密は高い壁を作って、
The longer you keep him up, the less you let people in.
心を許せる人は次第に少
Your
なくなっ
life
てい
is like
く。
an empty auditorium. Seats at once
ま
occupied
るで
by
ショ
all
ー
the
が終
people
わっ
who
た後の
left.
観客席みたいに、
Price we have to pay.
これも僕が背負うべき代償なんだろう。誰かを失って初めて、その人の存在の重さを
This
知
would
る。
hurt Gemma. I felt it for myself. Don't be sad. Oh, no.
ジェマが必ず苦しむと確信した理由さ。
Don't-
他ならぬ僕自身が。
Okay, he keeps talking so slowly. I'm like, don't be sad, Lyney. Don't be sad. We're in your auditorium, and we're not going anywhere.
そうだぞ。気を落とすなよ。オイラたちも旅の中で
Fair share of
いっぱい
goodbyes.
別れを味わってき
Never
たね。
happens? Always believe in what tomorrow brings. Yeah,
もっと楽しいことがあるって。おいしいものも
delicious food, fun toys, and traveler.
それに旅人もそばにいてくれる。
Happy stuff goes right out the window.
そう考えると、
Paimon's truth?
オイラの真実はお前ってわけか？
そりゃそうさ。
Same for me and
僕
Lynette.
とリネットと同じで、
Truest thing each other
お
has
互い
in
が
the
かけがえ
world.
のない。
Yeah,
この世の真実
I
の
was gonna say, unlike
運命は
Gemma,
僕たちから等しく
they
い
can
ろんなも
plenty
のを
from
奪ったけ
us.
ど、
left us with each
幸
other.
い一番大切なお互いの存在だけは残してくれた。おかげで僕たちは、あの一番辛い時を乗り越えられたんだ。だからこそ過去の僕は、
Why
ジェ
it
マのよ
never
うに
will.
極端な考えには至らなかったし、これからもそうはならない。ずっと暗闇で生きてきたけど、差し込んできた光の一つ一つを忘れはしない。さあ、楽しい話をしようか。
Got a
今
little
夜の
too
僕のマジック
serious.
ショーはどうだ
Were
っ
you
た？
happy with it?
そりゃすごかったぞ。
I've been so
でも
distracted.
なんだかまだ物足
Just
りない
talking
感
pretty
じが
much
す
missed the
る
entire
な。
first half.
その
One more trick?
もう一つマジックをやっ
ちょっと、
Another
それ
flower?
はさすがに無理だって。さっきのショーで出し切って、僕はもう何も持ってないんだよ。
そんな
Think of something.
くれよ。
Linny
オイラの
Paimon
中でも
knows can do
魔術師
anything
に
if he
は
puts his
何で
mind
も
to
で
it.
きるやつなんだからな。
わかった。それじゃ
Give
頑張っちゃおう
it a
か
go.
な。よく見てて。僕の手に花が一つ。
手に何も持ってないくせにごまかしちゃダメだぞ。
あれ、本当だ。でも確かに持ってき
I
たと
brought
思うんだ
one
け
here
ど
with
な。
me.
じゃあこうしよう。僕と一緒に数えて。3、2、
Each.
3、2、1。
探してみて。花はもうどこかに現れたかも。
Oh, and it's a different flower now, right? Yep.
どれどれ
You're the same as the last one, right?
でも
A rainbow
前回
rose.
の花と
Ah,
ちょっと違う。
now I'm getting more of the flirting art from around 4.0 release and his story quests and stuff. Yeah,
それよりリネ、どうやってやった
so
の
rather
か
than
教えてくれよ。
separation, now it's the classic
マジックを勉強したいなら、
Azure
せめて
romance
リ
and
ネ
all
先
that.
生と呼んでくれなきゃね。
Teacher. Uh-huh. Poor
リネ
Paimon.
先生、お願いだ。
Paimon really forcing that
そ
out.
の誠意に免じて、一つ
One
教
little
えてあ
tip.
げよう。魔術師は
And
種明か
others
し
being
なんか期
prepared
待
to
しては
reveal
い
their
けないんだよ。
secrets. Have to observe,
観
think,
察
and
して
find
考
the
え
answers
て
for yourselves.
自分で
Uh-huh.
答えを探す。もう遅いから僕たちもそろそろ帰るよ。
Bid you
今日
both
は見
good
に来て
night.
くれてありがとう。おやすみ。また次に会えるのを楽しみにしてるね。
Is that going to be added to our inventory like the last one?
明日の朝のスチームバード新聞が待ち、朝が来た
Yeah,
ら
Charlotte's
スチーム
work.
バード新聞社の入り口。
Yeah. Oh, the interview. We got more. I thought that would be the end, but just a little bit more. Delightful encounter. Lottery accessory given away by Linny. Arrangement illuminative spells which symbolize partying and rainbow roses that represent passion. Party and passion are two separate perspectives sharing the same nature. What really matters is the present that we are living. Okay, well, let's get that time. There we go. Yeah, no, it's been a good quest. It's been a fun one. A little less action-packed, but like I said, fittingly full of mysteries, twists, and turns, and reveals. Just like a good magic show. I think I've only been to like a magic show once before, when I was really young. It was fun. It wasn't like a high production one either. It was just a like kids' birthday party sort of thing. It was fun. Oh boy. Yeah, she's not gonna take no. All night write my piece. Going to print it. Says there's fiancé. Contact the guards confessed. Well, I guess maybe she can at least be with him in the Fortress Ameripide, right? She's like, you're giving it away. But yeah, I guess they could technically be together, right? In the Fortress Ameripide then? But still, yeah. Uh-oh. He's like, you gave it away. Yep. Paimon gave it away. Some catching up to do. Oh boy. Thanks, Charlotte. Yep. Good job, Paimon. With Lyney's performance. I have a better time with Cesar. Uh-huh. Almost took it. Take her 10 whole years. Charlotte's journalistic spirit is burning red. We're going to have to distract her somehow. Nowhere to be found. Where did you all go? Went to the cemetery. We did a private magic trick. Just for us. Lyney started using rainbow roses. He's like, hey. And Lynette's like, wait a second. I know what that means. Received a rainbow rose from me myself. There are more to you than yours. Oh. Yep. You messed up, Lyney. Say something wrong again. Well, you definitely caused a distraction. Poor Lyney. Wasn't meant to be. There we go. Explosive news waiting. Oh boy. Final wishes to see Lorenzo one last time. Was Lynette putting on a front, or is she serious and like, Lyney, give me the rose? I wasn't angry. Yeah, okay, so she was going along with it. Good. Pranking Lyney is a good thing. You and me both, Paimon. Please take good care of that rainbow rose. Aw. Okay, Lynette. That's sweet. There it is. Yeah, like I said, fun quest. And the next one, next stream, will be Nouvenette's quest. And then we'll have Risley's, and then we will do the main story quest, which will be a whole night of streaming it, basically, right? It's like 5 to 6 hours from what I've seen, so it's gonna be a big one. But I'm looking forward to it. I'm glad I figured a few things out this stream. And yeah. That was fun. I think I gave was my thoughts of like, twists and turns. It's very fitting for Lyney's story, and yeah, a lot of fun stuff in there. I really did like the cinematic at the end. It seemed to have gone really all out with the artistry and details in it. It had a few really cool moments of animation I like quite a bit. And yeah, no, the entire, yes, the flirting stuff with Lyney, which I get even more now. Like I said, I saw art around that time, wasn't entirely sure what it was all about, but now like, I get it. Nope, sorry Farina, we're not going for constellations. Though maybe in the future I will. But yeah, no, just enjoyed it. Lyney and Lynette, great characters, very fun. I hope, actually, I'd really enjoy getting to Lynette hang out in the future. She's definitely fun to be around. Her way of interacting and talking is intriguing. And yeah, no, the whole flowers and roses thing at the end there. Some implications. I think it's very fun and left open-ended, so, you know, people can interpret and go, I think it was this or that. But no one's necessarily 100% correct, right? I have my own thoughts about it, but I'll keep those to myself. I won't influence you guys with them. But anyway, yeah, no, thank you guys a lot for coming on by. Hope you guys have a great day, night, or whatever time it is for you. Love you all, and see you guys next time. Bye-bye. See ya. See ya guys later.